Guys, welcome to the Cozy Podcast, episode 1. You feel what I'm saying? Got a couple guests in here today. To my left, or to y'all's right. You know, I don't know how to, you feel what I'm saying? We got, then,
Net Sonnet or Net.
give it,
Net Sonnet or Net.
yeah, you know, it's yours truly, Cozy Boy. You feel what I'm saying? We coming on this podcast, talk about really anything. You know what I'm saying? But what we really ready to get into is that show last night.
Oh my god.
If you don't know,
Cracks the best quote.
you know,
Anyways, I choose violence. Yes, I choose violence.
this is why we don't fuck with Nia. Yeah.
Anyways,
But yeah, that show was kind of crazy. Y'all had a couple bangers. Y'all had a couple heavy hitters that I didn't think was going to show up. You know, so you was in the crowd.
You know, VIP.
Tell me how that was.
It's fun. I had a cute outfit together. I just didn't get too close because I had a good spot, but it was fun. People stormed the barricade, so there was like space between the stage, so they knocked that shit down. They were just hanging right by the stage, grabbing on Gunna, grabbing on Thug. It was fun.
Oh my God.
They didn't
I was
care.
trying to get it.
No, they were cool. They were grabbing people's phones, taking videos, everything. It was so much
Yeah,
fun.
little baby's all like, I ain't gonna
It
lie. I
was
seen
fun.
little baby when he
No.
pulled up.
I saw you were like
No,
right
this wasn't the video when you feel me. He came out. This when he coming in.
there. Like to
Yeah, he pulling up. So I'm standing. You feel me? Gunna doing his thing. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, we bopping.
Important to mention he was outside the gate.
All right. This is why again we don't fuck with Nia. But yeah, I was outside the gate, and that's fine. I was still out there dragging. You feel what I'm saying? So all I hear is who that? You feel what I'm saying? I'm looking at everybody running. Corvette. Pulled up in a Corvette. I'm running. I'm at the car. It's like face-to-face interact. I'm like, yeah, bro, what's fuck with your music? Yeah, appreciate it, dog. Back up a little bit, though. You feel what I'm saying? Trying to get that. Yo, the security in there, like,
God.
move.
you was talking to him. Type shit.
Yo, I didn't even have time to take my phone out. Like, that's a one-on-one combo with no baby.
Yeah, it's no need to even take
Yeah.
it.
Yo,
He's
like,
cool as hell.
cool as shit. That whole show, like, I don't understand how Clark don't got no money, but y'all got
Okay, you
all
gotta
these
realize,
other
DC, the dude, the host.
Cause who we,
he
AJ,
is
who
an
we
alumni
had?
of Clark Atlanta. First of all,
I read that breakdown.
our
It
alumni.
was free.
But,
Like they pulled up off the strength
yeah,
of knowing
so
him.
like
and he
the
fucked with
dude that
them.
went to Clark, he brought all those people.
Oh yeah,
Walker.
What's that? Fly Guy DC.
Yeah, Fly Guy DC. He's cool as hell.
That's crazy. And my baby girl was there. There's the oh my God. When I see
Yeah.
somebody post her, I was so.
I was like,
Freaking-
should I text CJ?
Man, if you would have texted me that there's the over there, I was hopping the gate. I was hopping the gate. I'm not lying to you.
Yeah,
'Cause,
it
like,
spins.
Dang. And that's really crazy because nobody can experience that but whoever was there.
I hate that the people who were like, I'm not paying 100. My 100 was well worth it.
No, that was me because I was like, fuck, gonna.
Yeah, but you gotta realize, like, well, that's also because y'all aren't from here. But like, when you have shows in Atlanta, like when I went to Drake, he brought everybody, Future, he brought
true,
Baby,
it's
like, so
Atlanta.
everybody lives here. So when
That's
there's
true.
shows and stuff like that,
They all
it
just
might
come
say
out to have
Gunna or
fun.
Little Baby's coming, but it's all of their friends.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Don't sleep again.
I was definitely asleep, but I woke up. Yo, I was in my room. I was doing a quiz. And I just hear the music. And I'm just like, hey, I gotta go out. Gotta go out there. Now I'm in the mix. Like, then, like, the exotic cars is there. The police, yeah, y'all gotta move. Y'all can't come to the... I'm gonna have to start
Herbo
enforcing
almost
law.
hit me with his fucking track car.
Who?
Herbo?
For real?
Yeah,
Yo.
when I was walking out, and I'm in heels, so I can't even like. It's not like I can move
The
real
green one?
agile. Yeah,
Yo, when her...
that shit was nice.
Yo, when G
Nice.
Herbo came out, yo, they brought him out. He had the mask on. He straight. I was like, yeah, go crazy. And then you feel me? Like Nia said, I was outside the gate and shit, but it's cool. You feel me? Them niggas is still right there.
Let's not forget, I did give them the opportunity to come.
I still wasn't
sent them the
paying.
stuff.
I didn't get paid for
Oh,
real.
oh,
So you feel what I'm saying? Wasn't ready to break my pockets.
felt you.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Spell House, they got 1 year to respond. Like I said on my Instagram, you feel what I'm saying? Drake.
But y'all know Clark's homecoming is normally typically better.
Yeah, and that's
We just had Thug like our freshman
yeah. We
year.
had Thug our freshman year,
And so that
but
we
nah.
just-
It wasn't this. Like this was some
No, this
other.
was different.
This was some other shit.
But
like,
it was also like you could feel
niggas talking about BET Awards at Clark
It
tonight.
was rolling
Yeah.
fucking loud.
for the first time it felt like everybody was cool, kicking it, like we were just a big old family. It was fun as hell. I would pay again.
Perks to going to HBCU, you could just pull up. The let out was crazy though.
Yeah.
Let out was crazy. T.I. was there.
Yeah.
T.I. was there. Did I tell you
My
that?
favorite was Walker. I don't care.
Waka.
I'm a Walker fan.
I mean, Waka
For real?
cool.
I love Walker performing. Like I will watch. It's the same 3 songs too, but I'm gonna watch it every time.
What?
Every time.
I mean, Waka cool, but he not like Ghana Thug, little baby.
Gosh. I'm a Thug stan.
Oh,
Like,
and Dirk
Thug?
wasn't at Howard on that bullshit. He should have just pulled up. Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah,
Bye, TJ.
yo, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So long story short, you feel what I'm saying? Clark homecoming really go crazy. You know what I'm saying? They really held that shit down. Our shit was we had Tootsie, you know.
Sorry.
Why are you saying
That was funny as hell.
I mean, he cool.
I would have
I
kept that
love,
one.
but I
I would
love,
have kept that one.
I love Tootsie though. That's the thing. Like I love him, but like my thing is, you feel what I'm saying? We all supposed to be lit. Why we all can't get these niggas? Like,
Well, I feel like y'all school kind of causes that divide anyways. Like, I feel like it's a long story, but I feel like Clark is looked at like the ugly stepsister. And y'all kind of do y'all own shit. Morehouse is Spelman.
I mean, I've heard
Y'all
that.
cause that on your own.
I mean, I have nothing to do with that.
No, I'm just saying y'all's institution.
Yeah, way before us.
Yeah, I feel like they try to hold us to this certain standard, but like, yeah, we to a standard, but like we like to get lit too. Like, don't get it like. I was.
He didn't even hear nothing I just said, but it's alright.
What you say?
I said not with that 99% acceptance rate. There's no standard to hold.
It's not even.
That's your school.
What's y'all acceptance rate?
Not that.
No, it's low. Y'all's is
Yeah,
like,
it's like
What?
20.
yeah,
It's very hard to get into Spelman.
I thought it was hard to get into Morehouse. Now y'all feel now what? Now I feel underappreciated. Like
There's a place for everyone.
yeah, obviously, everybody need to go to Morehouse. 99.9.
Right.
That's kind of crazy, but yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? That was just a legendary night. You know,
Yeah, I woke up like.
I couldn't stop talking about it. I'm looking at that video like 10 times. Like, damn, I'm really right. Yeah. That's just you know. But how was y'all's days though? How was y'all's day?
I'm tired.
Tired.
Very tired. I missed my first class.
You
my
ain't
first
done
My
nothing.
first and only class.
What time was it?
11. I woke up at
How you
12:20.
missing 11?
I got home at 5.
8, true.
So that class wasn't getting made.
How was that early?
For real?
But I went to this party last night.
It was lit.
No.
It wasn't the cause.
It was
Parties don't
literally, it was it was right around the corner. It was like a neighbor shit.
Oh, I know the neighbors was mad last night. I know they was.
They were pissed. It was so dry.
Yeah, they're pottery. Yeah, they're pottery down the street. The police was not trying to hear none of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, my day was cool, you know. My teacher let me out late. That was like my late class. What's that, 5?
It ends at 5 or starts at 5?
It started at 4:30.
Damn.
Ended
time
at
you get out?
5:45. That's why I was running over here.
That's like my Thursday class. My Thursday class, I get in at 5:30.
Don't get me started on my Thursday class.
I
That
get out
started-
at 7.
I get out at 8:30.
Oh no.
Yeah.
The teacher would be teaching to the whiteboard because it wouldn't be me in there.
I'm done.
I'm
with
talking
that
about,
at
I'm in there
5
like-
every day.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Like, no.
You had a light day today.
No, I'm just done at 3 o'clock every day. I just don't understand. Like, y'all like night classes.
No, I don't. That was I had no other choice but to take that.
There's so many people in our class that have night classes.
That's taking up too much. You feel what I'm saying? That's taking up too much of my time.
I already told my not my professor, my advisor, I can't do night classes. I work. So if you want me to stay in school, night classes.
Gotta get that check, shorty. Gotta get that check.
That's smart.
Yeah, but you know, I want to segue a little bit, change it up. You know what I'm saying? And this is a topic that I feel like, I don't want to say it's like new, but it kind of is. And it's like that topic of being toxic. So
It's
like,
not new.
I think it is. I think the word, it's not new, but the word toxic is being brought up.
Niggas been toxic.
Niggas wasn't calling it toxic though. What was they calling
What was the
it?
word though?
You tell me, cause I didn't really hear people start saying toxic until like the pandemic.
No, I heard it for a while.
Yeah.
I've never heard nobody. Yeah, he toxic. I heard.
They'll say like this is toxic, or they'll say this isn't healthy.
Yeah, I think that's probably
Not
the term
healthy.
before.
So what classifies something as unhealthy, or somebody that's like? Cause I know girls like, oh, he toxic. Like, oh, that's toxic behavior.
I think it's the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Like, that's crazy.
Oh God.
Would you say you toxic?
I have toxic traits. Not even gonna lie.
So you selective when you toxic?
Some things I'm very like cut and dry with, and some things I linger. My favorite term, spin the block.
Oh, you spin it.
Okay.
You spin it. Not you. Okay. Not the confirmation. Spin the block. Let's elaborate on that.
No, there's no need
That's
for
clear.
elaboration. That's clear.
That's so clear.
So all right. So spin the block. All right. So now I'm giving an example. All right. So you break up with your ex, and all that, right? So is it okay to spin the block with your ex?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm.
Think about it like this. Think about it like this.
Mm.
If there was nothing that y'all ended on a bad term, like if y'all still cool, and if y'all are in two places where y'all don't have situations going on, why not? Like,
Alright.
what's preventing you from doing it?
All right. So what if you do have a situation on, and it's a situation? Notice I said situation, not relationship.
Okay.
It's a situation.
Oh, we had
Your
this
ex-
conversation the other day.
That's
Let's
what I'm
not go back
saying.
there.
All right, so let me ask that. So you get in a situation, then your ex hits you up like, yeah, what you gonna try to hang out?
Right.
Da-da-da-da-da. Are you going to hang out with your ex?
Yeah.
I'm going.
Yeah. But
Hop in the car.
I would say.
You get in the front seat, sure. She said
I'm driving. Fuck the passenger.
now she driving. She said she pushing 120, Jay.
I would say yeah, because I definitely have done that,
Hey.
and I will be the person that's in the situation and text my ex, and they not doing nothing. Hey, what's up?
Why
I
do
know
y'all?
that's right.
Why do we do that though?
Yeah, don't say y'all.
Yeah.
Like, think of it like this. Like, you know what you're getting with your ex. With a new
Right.
nigga, you don't know what you're getting. Like, an ex, that's a tried and true.
You know, what if your ex changed?
You
They
can-
change, but it's a vicinity of change. You know that change. Like,
You don't know that.
It's not gonna be that
it's
much.
not gonna be that drastic.
Like,
I wouldn't want to go back if it would be drastic. Think about it.
Why would? Huh?
Think about it. If that person drastically changes.
Even my cameraman was confused.
If that person drastically changes, the thing that initially attracted you to them is not going to attract you anymore.
Wait, repeat that one more time. You said the thing that attracted you
Initially attracted you to them
to the person.
is not going to be the same thing if they've changed so drastically.
I get that.
But what if they change? Dang. So he not doing that shit? Oh, hold up. Yeah. So you feel me? Like change is not gonna lead you to like.
Change is great, don't get me wrong.
Change is definitely. That's why I'm saying why is him changing gonna. You feel me?
But I think the change I'm talking about is the whole person. I think there's a difference between evolution, like the evolving of self and the bettering of self, than completely changing. Like changing is like flip to me, like split personality.
You're not yourself,
Yeah,
but you can like refine yourself.
yeah.
So how? hold up, cause like now I'm confused.
Oh my god.
No, you're not.
Yes, I. All right, so break it down. Break
No,
it
I'm
down.
saying like, she said,
All right, so give me an example that I can. You feel me? That I can respond to.
okay, like, if somebody was in a relationship, okay,
Right.
I'll use myself as an example. I was in a relationship, and me and my ex, when I came to college freshman year, we broke up
Right.
because we couldn't do the long distance. He was in home.
Mm-hmm.
Then whatever. But I spent the block probably this year because
What'd you spend the block with? The 30? You spent the block.
Oh my god.
because I
Or the
like,
baby Draco,
we-
because you know they carry them bitches that way too.
We've both like evolved, but we haven't changed. Like we can still laugh the same. Our jokes are like we still the same sense of humor. We still get each other like mesh like that. I can be comfortable, but like we're not childish in the sense that we do petty stuff. Like I'm
Right.
trying not to curse petty shit or like
Go ahead and curse it. It's explicit
like,
content.
or just like anything unreasonable because we were young when we got together. Like
I have the same situation. That's crazy.
that's like,
I had to let that nigga go at the end of the year too. I mean, beginning of the
but
year.
it's gonna come back. No worries.
Yeah.
But do you
He's always
do you
there.
want it to come back though?
Yeah, if I was with you, then yeah. Like I don't just talk to people.
So
Me
you-
personally, like you have value.
Yeah.
All right, so how do y'all feel about like when people get into relationships and then like whatever happens, they fall out, and then now like you looking at the person like, yeah, that nigga ain't shit, fuck him, da 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 da. Like that person, y'all was with each other for, let's say they was with each other for like 6 months. Like y'all created a relationship, like y'all was building together, y'all hurt together, and now it's just fuck him. Like why do women, I'm not gonna say y'all because I don't know if y'all do that, but why do women always be like, yeah, fuck him at a breakup or like a separation?
It's
and
more
shit
of like
that?
a fuck the pain that I'm going through.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not about you. And most of the time,
If it's not about me,
no,
then
with
why do y'all make
anybody,
it personal?
no, because human beings make everything personal. They take that shit to heart, and people would always reflect like about. It's more a reflection of themselves. If somebody say some shit to you, it's how they feeling, not you.
But it's also a process. You got to think about it. Like it's a cycle of grief. You got to think of it like you're losing the person that you thought you wanted to be with. You got to think of it like that. So the same way you go through the process of grief when you lose somebody physically,
Mm-hmm.
it's the same process you go through when you lose somebody emotionally. Like for me, I might say fuck that nigga, but I'm never gonna be disrespectful after the fact. Like
I feel that's disrespectful.
no. Like the initial feeling of that hurt, that pain of whatever, like ended the relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and then afterwards, I never want to be at a place where there's animosity or hate towards one another. Like that's just not me. Like I'll have a conversation before that happens.
You have a
All the people I've kicked it with, been cool with, can never say anything bad about me.
So
So I've
will-
always tried to be like, it is what it is.
So before that breakup, are you breaking down like what's leading up to this, or are you just letting the breakup like
Happen.
happen? Like you just letting that shit dissolve?
So I'm like a communicator, so I try to talk through the issue or the problems that I'm having before I just like say fuck it.
Right.
But the person that I've been with does not communicate. So when they don't communicate and you're communicating, you're trying to initiate the communication, and the breakdown of communication happens, it's not worth it. It's gonna happen regardless. It's like a train, you can't stop.
Dang. So communication definitely big. I think communication can solve a lot of problems that lead to breakups.
But niggas don't like to talk.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to see, and that's, what's the word that I want to use?
That can go.
Sidebar. Like, why do y'all always just say niggas? Why can't it just be like, sometimes people...
Just how you just said it. Why do women say fuck niggas?
Yeah.
That's the same.
It's the same. It's the same reference.
It's like it'd be
guess.
the same reference.
But you gotta think of it like a pattern. Like, if
I
damn,
guess.
I don't even want to like put myself out there, but like when you talk to multiple people and you're seeing the same trait in multiple different people, that's niggas. That's not just
Niggas is everybody.
So you think niggas? Do you think all niggas think the same?
No.
Mm-mm.
But thinking and being are two different things.
I don't think y'all. I think y'all just don't think.
You think we don't think?
She's
That's
onto something.
crazy. Yeah, Net thinks niggas don't think. She was heavy on that statement. I think, as far as like for me, I think niggas. That's okay. So we just gonna say that. I think niggas don't share or don't communicate sometimes because let's talk about like telling the truth and shit like that.
Oh God.
Oh.
We talked about this too.
Niggas not gonna tell the truth because girls can say, yeah, I want you to be honest with me, but as soon as you honest with the girl, I don't want. Why would you even tell me that? You just asked me to be honest with you. Now I'm being honest with you, and I could bring up another, you feel me, element to that, but I'm gonna let you say, you know, she got her hand raised.
Okay, so to that, like, I always want honesty, but you can't be mad at my response to your honesty. That's how I feel about it. Because the same way you're gonna have a reaction if I was honest towards you, my reaction might be adversely to yours. So you can't get mad at my reaction. That's how I feel.
But I feel like you can't even get mad if I'm being honest.
But that's you.
You can't.
You
No one
can't.
else
I feel like that's
control
automatic. Like, why are
emotions.
you getting mad? Because you told me to tell you the truth. I did. Now you mad.
No,
But you
it's
can't
more
get mad
mad
at
about the content, not the.
It's
truth.
it's the content of truth.
It's the content of what you're saying that's hurtful. Just like
Yeah.
But you wanted to know.
I know. I'm not saying that.
So
it's
you have to be prepared for
for the
that
hurt,
already.
Yeah.
But
So-
you can't react to her hurt. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Why?
Like to her hurt, to whatever the
You
truth.
already were wrong.
Yeah.
Just let her have
All right.
it.
So now,
Not
if
even
you,
let
all
her
right, if
have
you
it.
say I can't be, so if you can't be mad, let's say I can't. All right. So you feel me? I tell you the truth. I can't believe you did that shit. Da, 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 I can't. I don't really know what to tell you, sure. You feel me? You want to know the truth. Da, 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 da. So then now your response is, you feel me? Like I don't care that you're mad. So
It depends on your behavior after you told the truth. Cause I've had a nigga tell the truth and was like, "Fuck it, whatever she feels."
but I feel like, yeah, that's what. But isn't that what it is though? Like, what else can I do after I tell the truth, and then you may go on a rant? I said like,
girls are
I just
delicate.
gotta let-
You
I
gotta
just
be
gotta let you rock
like,
out.
you gotta let them down slow. Some of them.
I
can't
just
speak
don't
for
get like you inflicted pain on someone and then you're saying, "Oh, why
Don't
are
be
they
hurt.
upset?"
Yeah, don't be.
Why-
That is a mental mind.
That's why I say you're not thinking. You're inflicting pain on someone, and then when the person wants to know the pain that you inflicted specifically, it's like, "Oh, why do you want to know all that?"
Yeah.
but yeah, like why?
No.
All that like.
No. That's a whole nother. Like,
That's the problem.
Sick. That's sick.
No,
So is that toxic?
Yes.
Dang.
you just answered your own question.
Yeah.
So
you
that's
really
toxic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Me saying
He spun the block.
You
Nah.
made everything
Back.
full circle.
I did
Full
not
circle.
have the 30 on me on the block spin. Nah, I feel like I guess it's different for dudes, cause like I don't think that's toxic.
Can we flip the question though?
All right, go ahead.
So if a girl was just straight up with you, hey, this is what I want, this is what I don't want.
I respect that. I will respect a girl more if you tell me straight up front. Then what was my last segment on the cozy talk? You feel me? Don't waste my time.
But also, honesty, I've also figured out that niggas don't like honesty as well because it catches y'all off guard. When a girl is very forward with what she wants,
Y'all hate
y'all, that's a dub for you.
it. Y'all hate
Yes,
it.
y'all hate it.
Y'all been in those type of situations
Yes.
where you
I told a nigga,
when you
look,
told a
this
nigga,
is what it is, this is what it ain't, and the nigga was not having it.
dang, but okay.
I just said this is like friends with benefits, but then when I say it out loud, it's like, oh my God, Ned, why would you say that?
Yeah.
And then, but why would you
Friends
call
with
it that? You're
benefits,
just
what were you
using
talking
me for
about?
my body. But I'm like, but
That's what you're for. You're like,
All
we're
right.
not in a
Right.
relationship.
So now go ahead, my man's cameraman. Yeah.
But it's the situation. What you gotta think about in the situation, they like the control of it. It's not necessarily what a man likes to do. They love to have the control over a situation,
Even if they don't know
over
what's
anything.
going on.
So think about him when he says like, oh, like he's honest with you. He has control over that. But if you have control over that, it's a little bit different. So now that's what
Got mind control
right,
over
though.
Debo.
Right, but that's not healthy. That's
It's not.
sick. Do you want to have?
How is that? So do you
You're trying
feel
to
like
have
so?
control? That's manipulation.
Yeah.
In a sense, that is manipulating somebody.
If the intent behind it is that,
If
definitely.
it's not
But
pure.
it's not necessarily like we are always like.
Oh no, I'm not saying you're saying.
No, I'm not saying that.
It was the motion for me.
No, but you guys gotta understand like the culture of men. What do we do?
Yeah.
We dominate. That's the thing.
Right.
No matter what, we play sports. Dominate.
Mhm.
Go through anything in life. You have to. It's that mindset of like, all right,
Go get it.
conquer.
I'm the man.
As a man, you gotta.
Right. So
That's
what
just how it is.
told y'all that?
Just being strong.
Whoever-
Shout out to my man's Rohan on the yeah. You know what I'm saying?
No, but like,
But life
because
is
I
not
told a dude straight. Well, shit. A couple months ago, I told a dude straight up, "Hey, this is it. That's all."
Right.
Well, but no, this is it. That's all. Leave
All
it
right.
there.
Let me see if this is toxic. So you feel me? You got the friends with benefits or whatever, right?
Oh God, I hate this conversation.
Now you feel what I'm saying? Y'all doing, you feel me? Doing y'all thing. Yeah, text. Yeah, what you doing? Da. Get busy. You feel what I'm saying? But now you start to catch feelings, and now it's like you wanted this, and I was like, okay, but now you coming to me because now you really fuck with me.
But
Like-
I set up my friends with benefits to where I will never catch feelings, ever.
But see, and that's my thing. See, you know, I just want to establish something right now. When you have friends with benefits, you can't not have no like other. I feel like you can't have no other communication like with the person. Like you just, like she said, it's manipulation. You just using me for my body.
It's hard. It's not healthy.
It's not. Friends with benefits isn't healthy. We're not saying that's healthy.
So how like
Because
how
friends
can,
love each
you're
other.
supposed, it can't be like it can't be weird. You feel what I'm saying? When you every time you feel me or y'all link up, like it can't be weird for you feel me. Like y'all supposed to be. I'm not saying y'all gotta talk every day, but it's like, yeah, texting, yeah, you good? Da. All right, cool. Now when you wanna do, you feel me, do that. That's cool, but I don't think you can just, you feel me. I just thought of something in my head.
Speak.
Stop.
Yo. I just thought of something in my head because I was very sad like the nigga did in the movie. Like so I'm gonna just give reference to the movie that I'm thinking about. It's the movie The Wood when they was in the classroom and the nigga Mike was at the front and he was saying he said, I like sports and that's it. That's just like said, I just wanna fucking that's it. Like
Oh my God.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can't just be like that and then that's it. I feel like
Why can't you though?
I feel like that's unhuman. I feel like humans had to communicate.
No.
with each
Okay.
other.
So the
And
way-
then like it's a whole nother thing going into like you feel what I'm saying?
Got it. But the way I simplify it is we could be cool, we can hang out, we can be cordial. That's fine. But I feel like there should be strict times of intimacy. And that goes into a whole nother conversation.
Strict time. You
Like I
it-
think the intimacy has to be there in order to have sex. But I think when you're in a friends with benefits type situation, you have to be very strategic about when those intimate moments happen outside of just sex. Because it can become a thing where you catch feelings.
Right. So if your friends with benefits just hit you up like, yeah, all right. So the new, what movie just came out? Halloween. Yeah, I want to go see Halloween. You trying to go see Halloween? Is that an intimate moment that you have with your friends with benefits?
That's cool. Okay, that's cool. But there's a difference. So like for me, if I'm dating somebody and we're going on a date, that's a planned action. If I'm kicking it with somebody, cool. We can just be like, let's go catch a movie. Unplanned. Like just cool, regular. But if you're putting intent and like, hey, let's hang out on this day,
The only
this
thing you should
time.
be planning is your fucking.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only
If
time
it's
I
your
think.
friends with
I think that's the difference between dating someone and like just keeping it cool and cordial. Because I thought
feel
about
like-
that after we had a conversation.
Yeah.
I was like,
but
okay, I get what you're saying, but to me, when I'm with somebody, like a date is planned, and like that's what I would prefer if I'm gonna date someone, like actually boyfriend and girlfriend. But if I'm kicking it and we just, vibing, whatever y'all like to call it, it's gonna
I don't
be
like that
very sporadic and spontaneous. It's not gonna be very planned.
I think dating and hanging out is like the same thing, low key.
Oh God.
I can understand that.
Dating, because like you gotta think about it. We're getting to the age where as though like every person I talk to, I'm not trying to have a relationship with.
So why you-
I'm just dating you. Like we're dating. Like if you want to hang out, yeah, let's hang out.
But that's
You know what I'm
irritating me
saying?
on a whole nother level. Because I had a conversation about this the other day.
But isn't that wasting your time?
That's wasting people's time.
How is that
That's
wasting-
people's
But
time?
how is that wasting people's
That's
time
wasting
though?
people's time.
Your own time, because you're putting effort into somebody that you don't even want to be with.
Yeah. Just leave me alone.
Okay, I'm so valuable.
So how? So,
that
all right,
like
go
my
ahead.
energy, I can't just be giving it out to any and everybody.
right. So let me. So I get that, but let me ask this though. You feel what I'm saying? When you dating, like and I guess this is for me. When I'm dating people, I'm seeing what I like and what I don't like. This girl, yeah, you feel what I'm saying? We gonna like when we hang out, she cool, she communicates, she has good conversation skills and shit like that. Then I go hang out with Bianca. No, she don't want to talk. She on the phone and shit. Like she not showing no attention. I don't like that. So now I know. Okay, I don't like a girl when she just all in her phone or worry about what's happening on social media. She gotta know what everything happening on social media every second. Like I feel like dating is just like it's just like chess. Like you're trying to make moves to where you feel me checkmate. I got like now I have the person that I want.
But that even goes into further getting in the process of dating. Like I feel like people forget the friend part now. Like I feel like you should be able to learn all that stuff about that person in the friend era of a relationship. Like everybody wants to be like, oh,
that's not always the case though. Cause even with friends, I mean, you feel me? We've been friends for a minute. You feel me? Like let's say, I'm just use me and that as an example. Not my homegirl. You feel what I'm saying? We've been cool for a little minute. Then I just come out and be like, yeah, that. You feel me? I know we've been friends for a little while. You feel me? I'm starting. You feel me? Create. That's now it's gonna add weirdness to the friendship. Cause now she thinking about, damn, this nigga like me and shit. Fuck. Now
But that doesn't always have to be bad if the conversation is carried away.
But you never gonna know. You never know if that other person feel that way.
But that's not your job.
Why?
That's not your job. You can only put forth your emotions and your feelings towards things with hopes that whatever you want to come to pass. You can't control how that outcome comes. That's where niggas mess up. Right there.
Huh? Niggas messed up.
No, so like
You messed up there.
You're trying to read two people's minds.
Yeah.
You can't even like.
focus on your own.
Okay. I guess.
Take accountability for how you
This-
actually feel.
Mhm.
So I think I just
Living
thought
your
about
truth.
this. So like, do you have something to say?
No, she said living your truth.
How you feel about that?
Everybody needs to do that.
What does that look like though? Living in your truth.
For me, it's just saying whatever comes to my head.
Like you don't give a fuck.
Well, I had to
Nia
get to this
doesn't
point.
give a fuck about what you say.
I had to get to this point in my life where I was like, there's only two people you have to answer to, is yourself and God. And once you know those two people, you got to live your life every day with knowing when I make these choices, I have to be happy at the end of the day. And whatever that requires, whenever you talk to people, however you carry yourself, you've got to make that choice from the beginning. Because you can't live for anybody else but yourself. Because at the end of the day, it's going to kill you.
Living for other people, you're saying.
You're miserable.
You're miserable. You're drained. Like, that takes more energy.
So that, we can say, I like that you said that because we could segue, living in your
You
truth.
love a good segue, don't you?
I do. Then you feel me? We moving. You know what I'm saying? So you said living in your truth, and like I noticed throughout my 3 years here at, you feel me, HBCU, or even like my senior year coming here, it's just like everybody telling me like you gotta be great, or this is what you need to be doing to be great, or like stuff like that. And like after my 3 years, really it's really been this year that I've really been thinking like my success really is determined like on me. Like I determine what I feel my success is, or me being successful. Like I used to think, man, I just gotta get good grades. Like I didn't like. I think my freshman year, I didn't like getting bad grades. Well, if I personally didn't care for real. But I know like coming to my mother with a bad grade, that was just like not like that can't happen. And then that puts on like me and my mother was like fussing like, why you don't tell me about school and your grades, because I don't want to disappoint you, because I know the expectations that you have for me. Now expectations of someone, that's fine, you know what I mean, but don't tell me that I'm not successful because I didn't do this, or I didn't move the way you did when you feel me, when you did it. You know what I'm saying? Like even like with this podcast, with the first episode, I feel like this is like steps to success. And like who was I watching earlier on Instagram? I think it was JoJo Simmons. He's like, yeah, you just gotta celebrate the small wins. Like for me today in this moment, this is a small win for me. You know what I mean? Like yeah, so like this is a small win because like this has been a year of manifestation. Like I'm gonna do a podcast. You know what I'm saying? What the podcast gonna be? I don't know, but I just know like I want to do something that involves media, just talking about different stuff, getting different perspectives. And now it's coming into full effect in this first episode. And then I got other business plans, you feel me, that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So now I ask y'all, how did y'all feel like coming into school or things like that, as far as like you being like your personal success, or like she said, living in your truth. Like what is living in your truth and your success, or what would you like? How do you see that, or what did that look like?
Kind of like how you said when we were freshmen, well, even senior year of high school, I was gonna go to college, but it was really for my parents. Like it wasn't really about what I wanted to do, because I didn't really want to go to college. I never said that out loud, but like I didn't want to go. But then I got into Spelman. I got into 2 schools. And if I hadn't gotten into Spelman, I don't know, like I would have been at High Point. But in terms of like how, and that would have been totally different.
Different experience. Like, you wasn't seeing Gunna over there. Tell you that. You wasn't seeing G Herbo.
No. But it's like, I don't know, just kind of you said, my success is me being happy, and when I go to sleep, did I use my time wisely and efficiently? Nobody else. And I feel like I've been like that, because I hate talking about school with people and they're like, oh my god, da da da, like that stresses me out.
Yeah,
because it's just like,
I don't want to talk
your
about
business.
school.
Yeah, I don't want to talk. I hate talking about school. Like we just need to do what we need to do.
Right.
Like that's it.
Like yeah, and I noticed that like that whole pandemic, when I was talking with my mom, because I was really like talking about like I don't know if I really want to go back. Like I came in as a music major, and it was cool, but I really wasn't, like I was learning like technicality stuff, but I don't think I was really learning like what I really wanted to do, like as far as like production and like mass media and things like that. And so like I was really talking to my mother, and then like with the school aspect, like I was really thinking like school is just not for me. Like I just want to get up, create, read, things like that. Like I don't want to have to this freaking 9:25. I gotta be there. Like I want to wake up. I want to wake up and think like, yeah, I got stuff to do today. Like things have to get done today. As far as like where I want to be, like I say, like every move that you make in life should be a setup move for your next move. You You feel what I'm saying? So that's how I was feeling. Then my mother was just talking to me about like, and we were just getting on the top, like, why you never really talked to me about school? And then, like, cause I feel like that's all you really like was worried about was just like school and my grades. And
But you got to think about the historical context that has with our people. For so long, our lack of access to education was dictated purely because we're Black. So when your mother looks at you and when my mother looks at me, they want us to reach our highest potential in education so that it sets us up so nobody can tell us no on whatever we want to do. You see what I'm saying? Like, I get what you're saying because I too am a creative and I don't need this shit at all. I say that every day. Like, I go to school for education purposes, but I really don't have to be here because my brain, with my gifts that God has given me, I'm more than capable. But I think education teaches a different thing. It teaches a discipline. It teaches a level of perseverance, because everything that you learn isn't going to also be necessary for everything. Like, my bio class is not going to help me make this cover I got to make, or this bio class is not going to help me do this website I got to make. But it's teaching me how to get things done, but also persevere through a course that I am not interested in. There's a lot of stuff in life we're not going to want to do. There's a lot of stuff in life that isn't interesting. But there's sometimes you gotta go through shit to get to shit. And I think that is more of a valuable lesson than anything the class is actually teaching you.
That's crazy. Gotta go through. Quoted. Gotta go through shit to get through shit. Remember that. Remember that.
But I need to answer your question.
Right here.
I need to answer your question. About what was it?
It was what does living in your truth of you being successful look like?
So, my whole life, I grew up people pleaser, like my entire life. Like, because my mother, what she instilled in me was always going for your best. When you're not doing your best, she's gonna get on to me. So I always looked at my mother and my father, I revered them so much, like, as just figures in my life, like big figures in my life. So whatever I wanted to do, I wanted to make sure that I was honoring them and also honoring God in whatever I did. So when in middle school and high school, I felt like everything I did, all my center, my being, everything had to do with them. The pandemic really allowed me to like get in tune with, what do you want? Like, well, actually, even before that, when I stopped playing volleyball, when I had hip surgery, I mean, I was in the house for 4 or 5 months, and I just had to sit there with myself. And once I really figured out, hey, like, what do you enjoy? What do you value? What do you want to, where do you see yourself? Where do you align yourself? And actually, like, getting to know myself and actually learning how to learn myself. That's a whole nother process you got to go through. That really defined the next moment in my life, which was coming to college and how I planned on living in my truth. Coming here, I came here with the mindset of whatever choices you make from this point forward are for you and nobody else. Right. I mean, as much as we need to consider other people, I'm in the prime of my life. I'm learning. I'm growing. I don't have no kids, thank God.
Heavy on the prime of my life.
Yeah. So like, there's nobody I have to answer to. Like I just said, there's nobody I have to answer to, but God and me. Right. Like, I love my parents, but I have a job. That's a whole nother reason why I got a job. I was like, in order for me to live this way, in order to live my truth, in order to do the things creatively that I want to do, or, you know, just live how I want to live, I got to be able to self-sustain for myself. So getting a job and carrying yourself like that. So, I don't know. When I got here, I was just like, you're going to hurt, but you're also going to grow and you're going to learn different things. And so whatever choices I made, I wanted to be conscious enough to be like, hey, just live with them. Because it's like learning lessons. It's like, I feel like our lives are books, and each chapter should get better and better and better and better. There's no conclusion. There's no closing until you're gone. But like, each year, you should learn something, you should grow with something, and you should evolve and become better. Right. That was my journey to my best self.
I think, to speak on your point, what you just said, each chapter should get better and better. But I think even some chapters you need to talk about, I was down bad right here. Like,
and that's the honesty and the reality of it. Because shit, 16, 17. It was
Yeah.
rough.
Y'all think y'all be honest with yourself? Like, are you honest with yourself?
I'm
Like,
too honest sometimes.
Yeah.
like you just be like, yeah, that's some bullshit, TJ. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's how I be thinking. I be like, how is like, I'm trying to give an example. Like, I feel as though certain things that I do, I think I hold myself to a certain standard, and then when I don't do the stuff, it's like, bro, what am I doing?
But that's when, like, I say it's on me.
Yep.
Because I know what I was supposed to be doing.
But I'm also an inward thinker. So everything I want to do, or like my thought process behind stuff, I internalize everything. So like the reason why I haven't really taken my photography super serious is because I'm those pictures I posted on Instagram when I shot everybody,
Yeah.
I was not about to post any of them.
Yeah, we still ain't get our picture yet. What's up with that?
We'll talk about it after.
Jay.
Octopi.
She still ain't sent us our pictures.
I ain't getting no picture.
It's because he was
Octopi.
holding a flash up and all
Yeah.
that.
I don't
Dang,
even want to
bro.
represent myself like that.
Dang.
But yeah.
Once again, this is why we don't fuck with Nia.
But yeah.
Yeah. All right. So like, what type literature y'all reading nowadays? Like, what's some books? You know, we get into the end. I want to just know what y'all putting into y'all brains, because that's important. Kids out there, you know, if you catch this podcast, read a book.
I'm in self-help books right now.
Self-help books.
Self-help books right now.
Self-
So like, I
help
think I forgot the title. It's like 13 Things Mentally Strong People Don't Do.
Okay.
My therapist, we were talking about this, and I was supposed to read it months ago, but I'm just now reading it, and it tells you a lot about yourself.
And you said, can you repeat that title?
I'm gonna look it up. Hold on.
She looking up for the actual title, because I don't think that was it.
No, I think it's 13 things. 13 things mentally strong people.
But while she looking that up, you know, what's some content you've been reading? Or like, not even, it don't even have to be
I
like
don't know the name
content
of it, but
that
like,
you're reading, but like reading certain podcasts that you watch and shit like that.
I'm reading this book about like how to tap into your telepathy.
Telepathy.
No, like
I
how
thought
to
you were
communicate without talking. No, I'm serious, and that's why I didn't want to say anything. But
Yeah.
like, that's
Cause like, so I think sometimes I do that.
no, me and Kai were literally like,
Yo, cause me and Kai. Fun fact, Kai's my best friend. Kai, shout out to that guy. He's, you know, verb out.
Like, we will literally have full-blown conversations without talking.
Bro, me and Kai, we on the same frequencies.
It's crazy.
It be like, what?
Like, we're reading it together.
Bro, I need to tap in with y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause like,
You know we be on that. You know
come on now, we got. It's not a personal need, it's just he's family.
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, but I found the book. It is 13 Things Mentally Strong People Don't Do. It's by Amy Morin.
Okay, Amy Morton.
Morin.
My fault.
Your accent. It's his accent.
Say it again.
Amy Morin.
Amy Morin.
13 Things.
13 things
Mentally Strong People
mentally strong people
Don't Do.
don't do.
Yep.
Get at it. Okay. Book that I'm reading, it's on the table. The Magic of Thinking Big, you know. Get on that. You know what I'm saying? It is by David Ju. You got a last name, sir. Schwartz. Dang. They be saying Baltimore got an accent. I can believe it. I ain't gonna lie, cause yeah. So you know, I think that was a good talk.
Yeah.
Hit a lot of good topics, a lot of segues. You know what I'm saying?
That was good.
It was, wasn't it?
Look, you finished your
Look at the
first
first-
episode.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for tuning in on the Cozy Podcast. Right back at it next week. Till then, stay cozy.